How's it going, guys? It's Justin from the Chinese Chums here. Today I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step tutorial on how to pull off the Michigan, also known as the lacrosse move. Now we're seeing this move a lot more in the NHL now, especially by the younger players. You know, Philip Forsberg pulled it off a few years ago, as well as Andrei Svechnikov. And they have this new method, unlike the older Mike like Michigan, where he actually fully went down and scooped up the puck. This new way is a lot easier, it's a lot more deceptive, and it takes a lot less time to set up. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that in a few simple steps. Alright, so let's start off with the technique on how to pick up the puck. So as you're coming in around the net, you're going to want to push the puck in front of you, and from there, you need to use the toe of your blade and place it on the far edge of the puck. Then, you have to pull the puck towards you with enough momentum for it to be picked up. Now, the most important part is, to pick up the puck, you'll want to slice underneath the puck, which will cause it to ride up onto the blade. And once the puck is secure on the blade, it's pretty straightforward. Keep the puck on your blade and put it in the net. Now, it might take some time for you to master this move on the ice, so the best thing to do is just keep practicing. The way I learned was simply practicing over and over again on my dryland hockey tiles at home. And at the beginning, I really struggled with it and only got it to work maybe once or twice every 10 times. And the simple answer to get better is simply just keep practicing. Try experimenting different things that make it easier for you, and eventually it'll start to improve. Once you're able to pull it off pretty consistently, you want to try challenging yourself by maybe doing it on the move, and then from there you can take it onto the ice. So I've been practicing this move for about a year now, and I went from not being able to do it at all to fully doing it on the fly. So when you're trying out this move in-game, the first thing you want to do is figure out the amount of time and space around you. This will help determine whether you'll be doing the move stationary or on the fly. Now, in most cases, obviously, in a real game, you won't have enough time to try this standing still behind the net, so you're going to have to do it while moving. Now, there's two different ways I like to do this, and the first is what I like to call a pivot turn. Now, in this case, you're going to rotate your hips and open your legs so you're facing square with the net, and this will allow you to easily have the puck in front of you so you can pull it straight and then it can be picked up. So from there, like I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to slice underneath the puck, and the puck's momentum should help it glide onto your blade. The good thing about this method is that it's very consistent since you're lined up straight with the net, but the only downside is that it takes a bit longer than the next method I'm about to tell you. Now, the second method isn't too different from the first, it simply skips a step. Instead of doing the pivot turn, you're going to go straight into the Michigan in the same direction you were originally skating. Now, as you can see, I don't rotate my hips here, I simply pick up the puck. Now, the benefit of this method is that it can be done faster than the pivot turn, since you're moving fully in the same direction in one go. It may only seem a little bit faster, but in a real game scenario, that fraction of a second could be really important. And the only downside of this method is that it becomes a lot easier to mess up. Not only are you moving faster than the first pivot method, you're also no longer facing the net. This means you have to turn your body to pull the puck in while still moving in the straight direction. At the end of the day, it's really up to personal preference on which method is more effective, so work with what suits you best. And there you have it, guys. That was how to do the Michigan, also known as the lacrosse move. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.